Hello, I'm Dr. William T. Wright Jr., the founder and host of the Wright Experience. I'm excited as we go into the 2026 calendar year to continue to try to provide the very best content we can find, but also occasionally we're going to do some of these short perspectives that will come directly from me as we talk about leadership and how to move forward. Many of my guests have said that they wanted to hear more from me, so we'll try to do a little bit more of that in this year and beyond. And so today we'll start off by talking about our sponsor. Our sponsor is Infinity Force Group, LLC, which is a new organization put together. They do charter school management, they do leadership and mentorship coaching, as well as motivational speaking. And I am fortunate enough to have started that company as its CEO and leader. And so certainly look forward to hearing from you. We can be reached at infinityforcegroup.com. That is our website address. And if you want to reach us by email to talk about how we can serve you, that can be done at infinityforcegroup@gmail.com. And again, we're looking forward to serving many more clients in the 2026 calendar year and beyond. Conceptually, I want to talk about something really briefly. I'm going to call this little excerpt, Let's Make It Rain. And I know already, I can hear you already. Some folks are saying, what in the world is Wright getting ready to talk about now? I'm glad you asked. I think as leaders, we need to always stay on the cusp of what our clients need, what the people that we need and are serving demand from us. And so in this day and age, I want us to consider using the letters in the word rain, how we can better serve those that we seek to lead. And this will work in the boardroom, in the classroom, on the job where you're leading a group of folks um, serve, no matter what capacity. If I'm leading a group of troops, I believe that these concepts will certainly transcend all forms of leadership and guidance. And so let me begin with by simply stating the first letter, of course, in the word rain is R. And the R, for the purposes of our discussion, stands for resonate. And resonate simply means that we need to make sure that the words that we speak and the actions that we take are clear and concise. And so our lessons, our instructions, our guidance, our mission, our vision, our business plan, whatever it is that we are seeking to implement has to resonate amongst those that are benefiting from our leadership. And so clearly stated, the young folks would tell us, make it make sense. Simply, what we do must make sense. The A in RAIN, in my estimation, should be articulate. Our lessons have to be clear and concise. The things that we talk about must be clearly stated, and we must articulate them well. There are times to use comfort English, as I call it, when we're around people that we're comfortable with and can let our hair down. And there are times where we need to clearly articulate the messages that we're trying to send. And so we do that through daily practicing. There should be times in our day, whether we're on the clock or not, where we should practice proper articulation so that when it's needed, it is not secondhand or backdoor, but it is readily available for us to clearly articulate the messages and lessons that we're trying to get across to those who look to us for guidance. Our I actually has two things because they're two different concepts. Actually, they mean similar to the same thing, but we'll use the words inspect and inquire. As leaders, no matter whether we're leading a group of folks in a nonprofit event or whatever we're doing, we have to inspect. We can have the best idea. We can articulate it, our vision, the very best that we can, but we still need to inspect to make sure that it is going as we believe that it should be. So we must inspect the work that we oversee. We also have to inquire. The very best leaders in the world inquire about how things are going, how we can make things better, how we can impact change. They inquire about history to learn more about how we got where we are so that we can effectively help ourselves to be led forward. This work is not for the faint of heart. As we are leading and guiding and directing, even if you're at choir practice and you're directing the choir, you need a little background on what people's skill levels are so that you can effectively lead them moving forward. You also need to understand clearly what people need to know. You can't do that without inquiring. What do people need to know from you to make themselves better? And so that's a part of that whole inquiry perspective. And then lastly, R.A.I.N. And R.A.I.N is maybe my favorite of these four letters. The N stands for next, N-E-X-T. And simply, we always have to be prepared for next. The minute we believe that we've accomplished whatever it is that we sought out to do, we must immediately prepare for next. We need to prepare young people for their next. We need to prepare ourselves for our next. We also, though, need to be up to date on what's going on in the world so that we can understand what is coming next so that we can be best prepared. I believe that this formula that I've talked about very briefly is a necessary component for leaders as we're moving forward. Let's take every opportunity we can to make sure that we make it rain. I'm looking forward to some amazing guests this year. I'm looking forward to continuing to be a part of your knowledge base and moving forward. And for those of you that choose to reach out to us, to have us be a part of your organization or provide some guidance and counseling and mentorship, and maybe just some motivation to your organization, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at any time. And you can do so again through our new email, which is infinityforcegroup@gmail.com, and our new website, which is infinityforcegroup.com. And again, I'm Dr. William T. Wright, Jr. Happy New Year to everyone, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.